Subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss another update from India Forums.
Few days ago, if I'm not wrong, we heard that Ankita took her pregnancy test. And now I want to know, is Navid a bearer of good news for us?
Yes, it's going in a positive direction, and I may potentially be the godfather of the babies. And I was telling Ankita as well, like, if you know, with the babies, and hopefully if everything goes well, I want to really like be the one that can name your babies.
How
and
sweet.
she was like, "You're so sweet," and she was like, "You have to come and stay in our house when you're in India, and you're welcome like a family." But the best friends, to be honest, would definitely be Manara, Ankita, even Munaver, to be honest, even though he did me wrong, and Aishwarya, Neil.
Correct.
Ankita and Manara have got a special place in my heart, and obviously the one and only, my love, true love, Abhishek. Hello, it's Navid Sodi, aka Sassy Pharmacist. Thank you for tuning in, and make sure to watch this interview on India Forums. Love you. Thank you.
I really want to do that thing, but maybe someone here might help me with that. How do we do that, Navid? Come on.
Booyaka.
Welcoming Navid in conversation with me on India Forums. Hello, namaste.
Namaste.
कैसे हो आप?
बहुत अच्छा. Thank you for having me. Thank
क्या
you.
आपको बुरा लग रहा है कि आपका eviction हो गया Bigg Boss के घर से? How bad are you feeling about it?
I'm feeling really terrible, to be honest. Like, I feel like I shouldn't have gone. I needed to be there for more because I was growing. I was starting to be a stronger person. And I feel like Bigg Boss should have given me that extra opportunity because I was really growing throughout. It was a journey, you know. I started from being scared to now just growing and growing each day. So I just wish Bigg Boss would have given me that extra opportunity and not using the translation thing for people to nominate me. It was not fair.
That was actually unfair. But also, according to you, what went wrong?
I think what went wrong is that people thought because I don't speak Hindi or understand Hindi, that they were targeting me on that. And I feel like that was a mistake because I kept asking people for translation. Can you explain to me what's happening? I was asking 3 or 4 people, but they were using that as a weakness, which is very wrong, you know?
Correct.
And even before on the show, I was speaking to Abdul Rozi because he's a good friend of mine. I said, listen, what happens if there's a language barrier? He said, don't worry, everyone is going to be friendly, polite, they'll translate. But on this season, unfortunately, some of the contestants were not very helpful. They were being manipulative. Yeah,
I agree. Also, a few days ago, if I'm not wrong, we heard that Ankita took her pregnancy test. And now I want to know, is Navid a bearer of good news for us?
Yes, it's going in a positive direction, and I may potentially be the godfather of the babies. And I was telling Ankita as well, like, if you know, with the babies, and hopefully if everything goes well, I want to really like be the one that can name your babies.
How sweet.
She was like, "You're so sweet," and she was like, "You have to come and stay in our house when you're in India, and you're welcome like a family." So
have you thought of any names yet?
I have, but I want to keep them a surprise.
Sure. Are they Indian or?
They're like a mix of Western and Hindi names. I think that's a beautiful because I think the babies will be beautiful.
Ankita, we are waiting for the naming ceremony now.
Exactly.
Navid, I want to know, घर में आपने ऐसा कौन सा दोस्त बनाया है जिससे आप घर से बाहर मिलना चाहोगे?
Maybe I have to do it step by step. So आपने
घर में, who's that friend जिससे आप out of the house you would want to meet?
Oh, out of the house. So, and how do you say it in Hindi again? आपने
कौन सा दोस्त बनाया है?
आपने कोस दोस्त बहाने. Sorry, I'm trying. Okay. But the best friends, to be honest, would definitely be Manara, Ankita, even Munaver, to be honest, even though he did me wrong, and Aishwarya, Neil. Ankita and Manara have got a special place in my heart, and obviously the one and only, my love, true love, Abhishek. You know, he's my sunshine.
The India knows it by now that Navid's heart beats only for Abhishek.
Yes, absolutely.
Navid, I want to ask you, you, as you said, you were close with Ankita, right?
Very.
I really want to know, how do you think about Vicky treating Ankita?
You know what? I think in relationship, you always have ups and downs. There is arguments, there is love. But I think Vicky has been too much in the game where he's starting to forget, in a way, about Ankita. And that's why Ankita gets hurt. But I tell Ankita, I'm like, Ankita, you're a strong lady. You know, you can do this yourself. If Ankita's just focusing on the game, just let him focus on the game. You just do you and be yourself. And I always give her that encouragement. And I want her to do the best because she deserves the best.
What do you think about your equation with Aishwarya and Neil was like in the house?
To be honest, my relationship with Aishwarya and Neil has been fantastic. I love them both. But obviously, Aishwarya, she's very strong character. She likes to fight, like rah rah rah. You know, like I call her Chihuahua, like a fierce, beautiful Chihuahua. But Neil is the one that helps to calm Aishwarya, and he's the mediator. You know. But they're a beautiful couple, and I love them dearly, you know.
I don't know if you have gotten the time to check your social media or not, but I would like to tell you there's so many memes coming out where there is a fight and we see Navid running away in the opposite direction from there.
You know what? In the beginning, it was a very shock, a culture shock.
Yeah.
I never see fighting in my country.
Never?
I don't, not like that. Where chair, and I'm like, I'm like, what is going?
Okay.
But you know, as the days went on and there's been fights, now I'm laughing about it. I'm getting involved. So it's all about growing. No,
Correct.
If it's a culture shock, but you learn it,
Mhm.
you become a stronger person. And I feel like now when I see fights, I laugh about it.
Well, in your complete journey, Navid, who is that one person with whom you would never want to meet again in your life for whatever reasons?
It has to be Arun. Arun.
Arun.
I feel like with Arun, he was very like dishonest. He was very manipulative, and he lied about me as well. And he speaks very good English, but when he's in the wrong, he says it in Hindi to other contestants, so I don't understand, which is very bad of him to do it. That's manipulative. And I didn't like that, unfortunately. I think that put a bad taste in my mouth. It was बहुत galat.
Galat.
Absolutely.
Well, we admit it, Navid, and I think Arun ने आपका दिल तोड़ा है, पर हम हमारे प्यार से आपका दिल भरेंगे.
Exactly.
Also, Abhishek maybe might be interested. What do you think about that? What do you think about your friendship after Bigg Boss?
With Abhishek, to be honest, I think with Abhishek, it's going to be more than a friendship. And to be honest, I wanted to be in the house for longer to understand the clarity between me and him. Because yesterday, the way he was crying, the way he was upset, emotional, and he proposed, it was like something he would never do. And he even said like to my parents watching, I'm sorry, but I just want to be with Navid. I care about him.
That's
And
so sweet.
I just wish I could have stayed there to see what would happen, you know, with me and him.
One person in the house whose game you think is the strongest?
Vicky.
Vicky?
Vicky is definitely the strongest.
Uh-huh.
He's very, he knows the game. He's watched all the Bigg Boss season.
Yeah.
So he knows exactly how to play the game. But one thing with Vicky, and I've told him, I said, Vicky, just make sure like, enjoy the game, but be yourself. You show your personality. If you're too much about the game, you lose yourself. You're not going to be yourself.
That's true.
And I think we just want to see more of Vicky, to be honest, rather than him just thinking about he wants to be the winner.
Well, Navid, abhi humne ghar mein dekha, there was an incident where Vicky's hair patch thing, some scenario happened. We would want you to shed some light on that. What happened exactly? What unfolded?
So basically, Bigg Boss informed that they were like, they might be getting special treatments, like vitamin injections, or which is Bigg Boss says for medical reason.
Okay.
Which, look, if it's for medical reason, I totally understand, accept. But if it's to do with trimming, beard, or hair, that's not right, because it's not fair to us. You know, we're suffering. You know, even now I still haven't got my hair done from the house. So,
but you still look great.
Oh, thank you, darling. Shukriya. And if that was the case, that was unfair. But it was medical reasons, so I definitely was supportive of that. You know, anything medical, you have to support.
Well, apart from Ankita and Manara, if I ask you, who are the contestants capable of winning the show, apart from these two, okay? Because I know they are your favorite.
Yeah, sure. Capable, to be honest, it will be, I think, Munawar or Vicky. I think they're strong players. But like I say, they're too much in the game.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen their authentic self. We need to see more of that.
Okay, that was lovely, Navid. Very quickly, I have something for you.
Yes, please, tell me.
So these are English phrases, which you will have to say in Hindi. Very
easy
one.
Okay, I hope I get it.
The first one is hello.
Oh, namaste.
Good morning.
Suprabhat.
That's right. How are you?
Ab kaisa ho?
I am good.
Bahut acha.
I am not well.
I'm not well. Okay, wait. Can you give me a clue?
See, we are well, we say theek.
Theek.
And when you are not, we say
nahi.
So,
nahi theek.
मैं ठीक
नहीं
हूँ.
मैं ठीक नहीं हूँ.
Correct.
Yeah.
Who?
Who is who?
Con.
Con?
Okay. I want to make a phone call to Abhishek.
मुझे पसंद call to Abhishek.
मुझे अभिषेक
मुझे अभिषेक
को.
मुझे अभिषेक को.
What do we do?
call.
करना है.
मुझे okay. Let's do it whole again.
Yes.
मुझे
अभिषेक
को
call
call करना है.
Number
Okay.
मांग लो.
Oh my God, I'll
Do you
try
have the
again.
number? Well, that was
Oh, I
great.
need his number though. I hope somebody can share me Abhishek's number, please. Or I might see him again in the
That
house.
was lovely, Navid.
Thank you so much
I
for
hope
having
you
me.
enjoyed.
Thank you, my
I spared
dear.
you all the spicy questions because Ari did that.
Oh, we like a spicy. Don't worry. I love a spicy tikka masala. Don't worry, dear.
Well,